Even my wife, when she asked me how old I was, I told her I was like 24, and I was only 19 at the time. I always loved conversation where it was mature, it just seemed more older than me. I like that kind of talk. When we was in the studio, basically, we read these Shakespearean tales sometimes, and then we'd be like, oh man, that never happened to me. We read the story of Marvin Gaye, Tammy Terrell. Oh man, that never happened to me. But the greatest stories that you read in time always comes with a love triangle. And at the time, when you're hearing the score, you're not paying attention to what's going on. You enjoying the music. But if you ever take time to say, killing me softly, there's something going on with that song. There's something going on with that tone in that song. I don't know what it is. But I want to marry you today, girl. Like, music does that to you. But when you hear Ready or Not, it makes you feel invincible. Now you can put that thing and run on a treadmill all day.
Now, that section where you talk about how Ready or Not came about is my favorite section of the book. So can you share that moment when that song came together?
So with Ready or Not, anybody's familiar with Enya? Mm-hmm. Sail away, sail away, sail away. I used to rock on Enya.
I know Enya. Yeah.
Enya is dope because they play her in funerals and in weddings. That's gangsta. That's the only artist that you can get away with playing at funerals, right? Yeah. Funerals and weddings. The same kind of music goes with both. So I sampled an Enya song. Da, 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 da. And I'm in the Booger Basement, and I go up and I loop it on my drum machine and as the beat is playing, you know, Lauren just walks in like, yo, I got that vibe. Ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. And we in the middle of a tiny basement.
So what is the Booger Basement and where did you sleep at that time?
Well, the Booger Basement was the basement of my uncle's house because my dad kicked me out the church because he felt that I was a worshiper of Satan at the time because I was producing what was called to him Satan music, which was called to me, which was rap music. And my uncle at the time, I remember my uncle Ray Joseph, who's like the ambassador, who was the ambassador to Haiti for America, right? And I remember, he also ran for president, very smart guy. I remember him and my dad having a conversation. And he's like, guess that, leave that kid alone. The kid's not selling drugs in the street. He's not a pimp. He don't have women tricking. He's just doing his music. Leave that kid alone. And my father said, no. He's supposed to be a minister. He's supposed to practice the word of the Lord. If you don't listen to me, I kick him out. So they kicked me out and sent me to the Booger Basement. The Booger Basement is East Orange. We in the hood. Garage in the back, behind the garage is a crack house. We leave the basement open, wide open. Anybody's welcome to come in the basement. Our clique was called the Refugees. On the other side of the town, it was called the Outsiders. Eminem clique came from a crew called the Outsiders. Akon came from my crew. Now, if you go back and listen to Fugees, the remix, you will hear Akon on the remix. That's how far back I go with Akon. The reason why it's called the Booger Basement is because when you little and you picking boogers out your nose, right? Everybody's like, damn, that's nasty. Kids be like, yo, picking boogers is. You got boogers. That's nasty. Don't touch me. So booger bass. The bass was so nasty that we called it the booger. So the bass coming out of the basement was nasty, and this is how we got the name, the Booger Basement, from the nasty booger bass.